Today I realized something crazy about linear algebra. You need only n vectors to fill an entire vector space. And adding one more, it will just make it linearly dependent. Okay, that was just the hook. I'm trying to start a new thing here. Let me start again. Now I will today. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Building Myself Academically, Physically, and Mentally. Today, it was no near perfection. I woke up very late, and even though it was late, I started moving as soon as I could. The first thing which I did was I cooked my meal and had my breakfast and everything. I think it was more of a brunch. Okay. Now, from that, it it was actually sunny after 3 long days, and I didn't waste a second. I just went straight to my bathroom and washed all the clothes which was kind of been there for this past 3 days. So yeah, that's what I did. Now, the very next thing which I did was that I worked on a brochure for a company I'm currently collaborating with. So yeah, I'm trying to improve my design skill as well by working with this company. And yeah, like it is like a part-time gig as of now. I will try to switch to better roles for UI UX or any other design roles if I get with much more better payments. Now, after that, I also worked on a college project. I mean, the final year project which I have. Also, my group mates are very lazy, so somebody have to compensate with that, and that is me, unfortunately. Now, now about the study part, about the linear algebra part. I think I need a little bit of reference. Hmm. I'm just looking at the notes, okay? Okay, there is this really powerful idea. In Rn space, you only need n linearly independent vectors to span the entire space. Think about like this. In 2D, you need only two directions. And in 3D, you need three directions. And thus, any other addition of directions, it is more like a redundant thing because that can be found by the combination of other two directions. And thus, this similar idea is being processed here as well. Exactly like it is say that because the new vector can always be written as a combination of the existing one, it is it is linearly dependent on the other two vectors. And trying to another direction in this whole space is adding like there's no other space to add another dimension to it, right? So thus this was the thing which I learned today. Also, I learned, okay, I started with the matrix multiplication thing. It is something which everyone has already learned in their school days as well. I'm more trying to visualize all the things which actually happens. And I also learned a trick which I will be explaining in the coming videos. Now, okay. Now, I think, yeah, I'm done with talking about my day. Now I will do that improvisation which I am doing these days. Let me open the website and prompt to and a topic generator. So I will just spin it. Let me have a piece of paper for the preparation thing. Okay, I'm spinning it. Okay, today's topic is being misunderstood. So I will take a minute to prepare for it. Till then, I could just keep a cover for this. I think let's not do that. Let's keep it like this only. Okay, I forgot to start the timer. I will just start the timer. Okay. Mm. I think it won't be audible because I'm wearing my AirPods today. Okay, I will just remove it, I think. Okay, the time is over now. Okay, I will start. So today's topic is being misunderstood. There have been times where my intent was received very poorly and was misdirected, and thus it led to this misunderstanding. And misunderstanding creates barriers in any given relationship. If you can't convey yourself, or your message is not received with the actual intent you are throwing at with people, it is really very frustrating. There have been many times I have faced this. The best thing to avoid misunderstanding is to obviously to have conversation with the other person and resolve their differences. Also, there have been common contexts of misunderstanding associated with people who don't have a voice are more or do not have that communication skills or might have such as language barriers or they are not well versed with the topic. So yeah, misunderstandings are something which may happen at any given time. It is important as a listener, as a responder, to actually articulate what the other person is actually trying to say, or being at least having the context from where the other person is coming. So misunderstanding can be resolved very comfortably. However, it is a growing concern how the people who don't have the voice are labeled as cold or like very attitudeful. I don't know if that's in a word, but you get my point. So we often misjudge the person, and this misjudgment often uh, makes us treat the other person differently. And that's why we should not come to the conclusion and judge anyone. We should always try to be a good listener. We should always let the other person explain themselves more clearly. And that's why being misunderstood is a thing that can be easily resolved. Yeah. So this is it for today. I think I did well. I think from the last few videos, this will be a better video. Also, I had a short script to talk about my day, and I think I will keep on speaking with this script as long as I can. And eventually, I do want to be very impromptu. Okay, I think let's not lengthen this video. So, yeah, I hope you guys do well in your life. Let's start a better Monday. This new Monday, new start, 4th of May. Yeah, I think from 4th of May, I got to realize that tomorrow is the result of vote in our state, which is West Bengal. I'm actually very concerned about the result. Not that any of the government political party I am inclined to, but it's just I feel like there certainly needs to be some change, be it anyone. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Till then, Jai Hind. Goodbye.